Another huge problem that thousands of people had issues with after polling tens of thousands of grapplers all over the world in regards to passing the guard was the issue of kind of keeping their base and their balance when they're going to pass the guard. And this is extremely common. This is common at all levels. At the higher levels, brown and black belts who are very good guard passers, they're going to have extremely good balance and base. It almost looks like they're like basically like surfing on the mats. Their balance and base is so good. But that was through constant practice and changes in regards to how they can make their balance and base better. At the very beginner level, this is the worst situation because brand new people, they just fall over like they're not even alive. Like they'll be inside the closed guard here, like this, right? Russ might just even turn his knees and they'll just fall over because they just naturally don't know what they're supposed to be doing. Or like they go to stand up, right? And then Russ goes to like do something to me, to sweep me or whatever, and they'll just fall right down instead of actually making an active effort to stay up. So that's tip number one: be alive. Okay, act like if you fall down that you're gonna fall into like hot lava, right? So it's like an old children's game where you have like different articles of clothing or things on the ground, and if you step on the carpet and you miss the spot that you're supposed to step on, you're going to fall in lava. It's the same thing. If we fall over, we're burning ourselves. You want to make sure that this doesn't happen. Because once this happens, the recovery from going here back to here is a fight. And somebody who has experience, they know how to keep you down. They're going to control your legs. They're going to keep your legs up. You're not going to be able to stand up in base. It's going to be a fight. All right? So don't let this happen. We want to have good balance base, good balance and base, good balance and base. All right, there's different things. So I'm going to give you some different scenarios. I'm not going to go over everything because this would be probably a 5 to 20 hour video. I'm going to just give you some ideas to work with. So first thing, be active, be alive. So let's say we go back here and he goes to tip me. I'm going to be alive, right? I'm controlling. Here, I'm inside the guard. I have a good base, good wide base. My base isn't too skinny. If my base is too skinny, he's going to start turning me and making me do this. As soon as this happens, right, it's actually harder. You're going to be surprised. It's going to be harder for me to get up this way than it is for him to kick his legs out and scramble up. Especially with somebody who has experience. Don't let your hips just drop to the ground like this. If this happens, he has the lead, right? It's going to be harder for you to just get up. Be active. So here, let's say Russ isn't here. So I'll just kind of break away for a second. But here, if you're inside the cobra, here, active. Like this. Knees not too close. Engage your hips. Turn your hips forward. It's going to be hard for them to break you down. Here, we're active. Let's go back. So here, I'm more active. And when you're inside a closed guard, you're not just reliant on your hips and you have to use your arms too. Watch the sticky hands video, okay? So we're here, now active, balance and base is good. He's turning his hips, trying to break me down. I'm good, okay? I also have a nice confident attitude, right? That helps as well. Let's say I stood up. Oh, don't just be here and be like, don't just lean over. Pay attention to your center of gravity. Everything should be upward. Here, so if we turn, everything should be up. Like this. Don't be like this. If I'm like this, he's gonna flop me over. Then I gotta try to get up. He's gonna fight and probably get on top. Don't let those things happen. When we go to stand, I call it the proud lion concept. All right. You want to have your posture up like you're a proud lion. Here. So now when I go to stand, oh, now look. When he goes to turn me, it doesn't work well. I'm looking up. Keep my balance and base. Try not to have square stances. If we have square stances, then I can attack both legs at the same time. Don't have square stances. Work on staggered stances. So if we go back here, let's say I just stood up. And don't pay attention to my stand-up. If it doesn't look super technical, I'm just trying to get to the point. Watch the other videos where I talk about standing up and opening the guard. So I'm here, right, or staggered. Now when he goes to break me down, I'm staggered. He tries to grab both of my legs. It's not an option. Look, I'm active. Look at my feet. Also, the other things that help you with balance and base is making sure they don't hook around your legs. We're active. Resetting. Be dynamic, okay? active, staggered stances. Some other things that help is, let's talk about combat base for a second. Right, so we have combat base, where I was able to open up the guard, boom, and I got a combat base. A lot of people get combat base, but what they do is they keep their knees straight forward. And this isn't necessarily good, because even if he had super long legs like Roger Gracie, and he closed his legs around me, here, and he tilted me this way, he might be able to break me down. That's if he like had long legs like Roger Gracie.
These are.
When you get your combat base, it's a good idea to have your knee pointing outward. Why? Because De La Riva players like combat base. This is going to keep my balance of base here. When he goes to get his De La Riva hook, boom. Instead of just kind of going like this and falling over, I'm pressuring forward. Look at my hips. They're active. Let's say that didn't work. Now I'm in a squat stance. The squat stance is huge. We're active, controlling. I'm not leaning, okay? I'm not doing any of this. I'm not just leaning over him. Because if I lean over him, my balance is compromised. Good posture. Boom. He has a cross collar grip on me. I don't necessarily need to break it yet. Good posture. I might break it. But here, when he goes to pull me now we're good. I'm holding his pants. We're active. Here, we want to use our good squat stances. Posting. Balance and base, okay? Let's say I'm here and we're like this, right? I want to be nice and close to my hips here. When he goes to work like De La Riva's on me, it's difficult because my thigh is close to my calf. Good balance of base. Now I have like almost like a knee on belly type position here. I lost it, right, because I moved. But let's say that happens, right? Oh, I pop off. Now we get back. Fighting the legs. Here, he tries to pull me different directions. Balance and base. Using this good squatting position. Be active, okay? Have your posture up. The other thing that will help with balance and base is active posting. Right, I watched the BJJ Scout video where he talks about Leandro Lowe and active posting, because sometimes people are under you, right? And they're pulling. Active posting. But I also, look, I'm active with my legs. Crossing my ankles. Posting on the body, posting on the head. Right, but making my hips heavy. We turn this way. Here, he's going to pull me. Active. I'm squatting. Looking, trying to look up as much as I can. Yeah, now I broke. Now I have my good posture again. This is just a dynamic video that is trying to display the importance of active balance and base. On the Grapplers Guide, I talk about specific scenarios, kind of broken down even more. Check those videos out on the Grapplers Guide. But for now, this video is supposed to open up your eyes a little bit more in regards to, don't just flop over. Don't let your weight go over them. Use your hands on the mats, on your opponents. Break grips when necessary, okay? Watch the dynamic grip fighting video. Get nice good squat positions. Have tight gap, like don't have any open gaps here. Close the spaces. Don't let them get hooks in. These concepts will help you out. So definitely play around with these. If you have any questions or comments, send me an email or post below. Peace.